Hello, this is QED Denial, bringing you Game 3 of the grudge match between YIN and SCHINTZEL to see who is the better platinum player. SCHINTZEL saying that I don't care if I lose anymore because he had a good time. So being very, very nice now. They're both being very nice to each other now. I'm sure it started with a lot of BM. It did start with a lot of BM, I should say, in the chat channel. Now they're both playing, showing why they're QED members and showing how nice they are by saying they don't care who wins now. Hopefully a rematch in the CK, that's right, because they do play on different teams in the Southeast Asia Clan League. SCHINTZEL is part of Kern's team, Kern and Co, while YIN is part of the Mixed Lollies team. So they do play opposite teams, so there could be the possibility of a rematch here in the future between the two of them. As it stands, they're now playing on the biggest map possible, Daybreak. So, no, is it Terminus or Daybreak? I believe they're playing on Terminus, so possibly the biggest map that I've seen in quite a while. So I have to see what they decide to do out of this. SCHINTZEL decided to stick with his Protoss here. YIN has kept with his Zerg switch since he lost that first game as Protoss, deciding that Zerg must be the superior race. SCHINTZEL does have a lot of problem against Zerg. It's known as his weakest, well, it's actually known as his strongest matchup, sorry, I lie. SCHINTZEL has got the strongest PvZ, probably out of our clan, recently taking out a Masters player in the Southeast Asia Clan Cup. In that series, he took out a Masters Zerg player with his PvZ Forge Fast Expand. So he's actually got one of the better PvC players in our team, but when he can Forge Fast Expand, this map is not the best Forge Fast Expand. You can do it. Actually, can do it quite easily, to be honest, but SCHINTZEL's decided not to. He's dropping down the gateway, and he's going to do probably a 1 or a 2 gate expand, maybe even a 3 gate expand if he wants to be particularly safe. Don't think it'll be necessary, but he might decide to do that. Spawning pool is up for YIN. He hasn't expanded though as of yet. Is this droning? I'm not sure where he plans to expand. He actually has got a bunch of Zerglings on the map, so it's going to be a bit of a Zergling rush here to see what he can get in first, but it has been a full wall off by SCHINTZEL. He did see that many Zerglings were coming and decided to full wall off. This is actually a very bold move by SCHINTZEL to full wall off, and it prevents any units coming out whatsoever. He obviously expected some kind of early pull. Actually, he didn't wall off. He didn't wall off. YIN has gotten in here. I thought that was a full wall off. It wasn't. So he's cancelled the Cyber now and pulled the probes to help deal with this mass Ling rush. He will be able to deal with it, but not before losing the pylon. So as it stands, he's only got one Zealot out and a lot of Lings by YIN, and will slow down SCHINTZEL immensely. These Lings are going to try and run by again, probably. Be really cheeky here. They're going to try and take the pylon again. He's seen all these probes be pulled again. There's like no mining from SCHINTZEL happening while this is going on. Very minimal. And these Zerglings are going to cause a lot of problem. They're going to target down a couple of probes. No, they're not going to quite get him. Another Zealot coming out now to help defend against this. He did move. I'm not sure where the other Zealot went. Oh, there he is. He's running with the probes and attacking. So YIN's now pulled a nice little advantage here right at the start, and he's got a Baneling Bust. A one-base Baneling Bust from YIN to finish this off. There's going to be a bit of an all-in by him, and it could cause a lot of damage. He's noticing that there's now going to be another Zealot coming out. He sees the mass Zealots coming. The Banelings will deal with the Zealots, and the Zerglings can come in and clear out the probes. That's the plan anyway. We'll see if this works for YIN as he moves into this game. This is going to finish us off. This has turned into a massive cheese fest. So much for showing who's a better platinum player here. I've gone and shown who's a better cheeser by the looks of it, with the proxy pylon wall off earlier. And now it's going to be a Baneling Bust by YIN. YIN has, SCHINTZEL has seen the Baneling going up, so he knows what is coming, but what can he do? He's going to drop a Southern Export to help wall off, and another pylon, and move the Zealots back. So it's a very wise move there, but these Zerglings can come up here. He's asking for no more cheese, please, but he's not going to get that. But these Zerglings should come up here and actually probably start attacking the pylon, attack the sub, anything he can to try and prevent this wall off from coming up. When he's waiting too long, this wall up will get up. But there's still a gap there. If he attacks that pylon and brings it down, he can still get through. And there is a lot of Zerglings coming. I want to see how many Banelings he ends up building here. If he waits too long and that forge gets up, there will be cannons coming up everywhere. He is double walling off now, so it's going to be quite a strong wall up the top here. And probably will hold off this Baneling Bust. But if it doesn't, it's going to be game over for SCHINTZEL. So it all comes down to whether or not YIN can do this Baneling Bust properly and target down the right buildings. If he targets down these two pylons, he can get through quite nicely. Twilight Cancel going down by SCHINTZEL, so I think the move after this is going to DTs. I really do. I think he's going to go straight into DTs after this. Now the Baneling Bust is coming. He's got some more Zerglings now to support it. We'll see if he goes up. There's still no cannons up yet, so it's a good time to push now, because once cannons are up, they will help defend. He has got one sentry up to drop a force field. Will he time it right though? This is a big question. Here he goes now. Yin's building up to it. He's got his count of Zerglings, he's got his count of Banelings, and they're going to hit the front. Will Schnitzel die in an angry wave of green Baneling busting power? Or will he be able to hold with his 3 Zealots and a sentry while he slowly ticks up the DTs? The Overlord's coming in now, and it's going to distract the sentry. Oh no, it has distracted the sentry. The sentry will not get up in time. Oh, the sentry has managed to get some form of defense up, but the Zerglings are in here and they are attacking. The Overlord did a wonderful job of distracting the sentry. Another gateway is going up to help defend, but there is a lot of damage going on. The Cybernetic core will fall. Oh, it's fallen before Warpgate come up, and these Zerglings are in. They are now going to wreak havoc amongst this probe line. Oh no. No. And they're going to attack the Zealots. Why attack the Zealots? You're going to die if you attack the Zealots. Just attack the probes. He's left some in here attacking the probes. He's got some, and here comes the rest of the Banelings now. Bye-bye, Zealots. Bang, and there they go. SCHINTZEL has no army left to defend with. SCHINTZEL come at the BM as. Not really, mate. You started with the pile and wall up on the last map. You said you didn't care that if you lost that one because you're 1-0 above. Now you've lost 2-0, 2-1. So there we go, SCHINTZEL. You've been proven to not be the better player. YIN has proven for now that he is our best platinum player. I'm interested to see who wishes to challenge him next. Maybe Fridge might challenge him next. We'll see. SCHINTZEL has left and submitted defeat. So there we go. That was the best of 3 between SCHINTZEL and YIN to prove who is our better platinum player. In terms of who is our better platinum cheeser. I'd like to see who would like to step up to the plate next in QED. So please let me know. Can you send your replays if you wish to step up next and face YIN for the best platinum cheeser in QED. Because that's like what this series is going to turn out to. That was QED, and I'm out.